I still do not feel like people understand the importance of just spiritual maintenance, just hygiene, spiritual hygiene. Like, I still just feel like people don't get it. Like, I think it's so crazy how people, I could talk to people and I could say, oh, you need to do this, you can do that. And they're like, I just need you to read me. I just need you to do this. But people don't understand me reading you. I'm telling you, like, your spiritual hygiene, something is messed up. Like, something is not right. Like, your spiritual hygiene is so important because when you have energy that's not right around you, within you, if you allow certain energy into your house, into your being, into your mind, into your spirit, and it's not, or it does not agree with you, it really can mess up your life. It really can jack your life up. Like, and there's times when I'll talk to other practitioners or I'll talk to other people and I'm like, yo, you need to cleanse yourself, and they just want to keep going and going and going. Oh, I'm good. I pray and all this stuff, and that's prayer is great. I think prayer is like our strongest weapon against anything because that is there's other methods as well, but I think that is like one of the top ones because it's really you speaking to the divinity in you, which is connecting and raising your vibration to connect with God. So it's kind of like a lot of times we don't realize how much energy we're taking in. So like I have family members that go in and out of people's homes and take care of clients and take care of people. And I'm always telling them, you need to cleanse yourself. Like if they come to my house, they come to my space, I'm like, yo, clean yourself at the door. Literally, if you don't clean yourself at the door, don't come in my house. We can meet outside. I'll talk to you through the door. You can call me. And I'm getting to the point now where I don't even like talking on the phone with certain people if their energy is not right. Like, you have to think about if you don't take a bath or take a shower, clean your body or whatever for a period of time, what happens? You start to smell. That stuff starts to, it starts to cake up on you. Your skin starts to get crazy. You start looking crazy. You start looking drained. You start looking just weird because a lot of us take on a lot of energy. And right now with the vibrational shifts of the earth and more people are becoming more sensitive, the veil is getting thinner, global warming going on. It's a lot of environmental, spiritual, energetic shifts that's happening. And I honestly think now it's more important to take care of your spiritual hygiene and your spiritual side and your energetic bodies. It's more important to take care of those than to even just get a reading and just to run it, whatever. You need to understand how to take care of yourself, how to care for yourself on that level. Like you really need to understand that because it's important. It's so important. I can tell you just a couple of weeks ago, I was feeling so down and feeling a certain type of way, and I couldn't understand why I was feeling that way. And Spirit kept saying, take a spiritual bath, but they was telling me a specific bath, but I knew that it took a lot of work to do it. Just for me to prepare that bath is like a 3 to 5 day process. And I was like, man, I don't want to do all that. Just let me do my Epsom salt, sea salt, and baking soda, which that is a great bath to take for spiritual maintenance. But when you have energy that's caked up on you from working with a lot of different people, from being around a lot of different people, you have to understand that sometimes it requires more work. Like, okay, energy sometimes loves to merge. Like attracts like. All right. So if your vibration is not high, if you don't do the work that you need to do to keep your vibration high, and you start going down, 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 it's kind of like if you have a spiritual gas tank. And if you think about when you go put gas in your car, a lot of us love to run around and be on E, and we don't like to do what we need to do. Or we don't like to stop when we know we're at half a tank to refill up. Some people do. I don't, so I just kind of like filling up. Once I'm on E, I fill up again. But I'm learning now I have to stop doing that. So I think of that in turn. I think of that, and I connect the spiritual to that as well. Instead of waiting until I get low, I make sure I do my work. I make sure I do the things that I need to do to continuously lift and to add back into my spirit, whether it's receiving inspiration, whether it's, going to church, whether it's going in nature, whether it's working out, whether it's taking a spiritual bath, whether it's sitting and praying for an hour, whatever it is. I do what I have to do to fill up my spiritual gas tank. And really creating a routine. Like you have to be able to create a routine so that you can you don't even have to think about it, because as long as you know you're sticking to your routine, you no longer have to think about things that will be thought about when you're not doing what you need to do. So I just think if you're aware of your spiritual, even if you're not involved in spiritual work, you know when something is off, and you know when something is not right. And you always can tell the difference when you're by yourself and you feel good, or you feel great, you feel okay. But then you start getting around other people and you start feeling weird. You start feeling different, or you will leave them and you're either drained, or something that you were happy about, now you're confused about. People, we have to take care of our spiritual hygiene. We have to take care of ourselves. So just my process of when I was feeling down, when I was feeling whatever, I went through the process and I actually did what I needed to do. And once I did it, I felt renewed. I felt good. It's like I got that spiritual baptism. So I was renewed in the spirit, which is great. So you got to ask yourself, are you ready to be renewed? Like, are you really ready to be renewed? You know, and you renew yourself every day. You change yourself every day. Like, life is worth living, but you have to take care of the things that need to be taken care of so that you can actually live the life you're supposed to be living. It's your life, and it's your choice.